Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining me. Today, we are going to jump into Canva for Realtors. I'm really excited. Oh, hey, I'm just seeing the chat now. I'm so bad with these chats, guys. That's why I tell you, unmute yourself. Just talk to me. I'm bad with reading this chat because I get so into seeing my screen. Ooh, cool. That sounds nice, Martha. Bel Air Bluffs, is that how you say it?
Yeah, that's real hot.
Oh, it's hot. Oh, I know. It's hot in Miami too.
We're not as bad as Miami, but we're still right warm.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure. Well, stay inside, stay inside, stay inside this Tuesday and learn some Canva with me. I'm happy to have you here. Thanks for being here, everyone. All right, so if you were with me last week when we talked about using ChatGPT, we're going to sort of integrate that today just a little bit. But today we're going to do series one of using Canva for realtors. Nothing extraordinary. Obviously, Canva has hours and hours and I'm sure days of trainings that you could go through how to use the system. I like to hop in there real quick. If you've never used Canva before, you need a 101, you can let me know. I'd be more than happy to go over that with you or maybe do one on a Tuesday. But I really jump in assuming everyone knows Canva just a little bit. We'll go through the system together. Today, what we're doing in particular is going to go through some templates. And the templates I want to show you right here on the left-hand side, if you see this mock-up here of this phone, this is what I use as a digital business card. This is when someone is, when I'm anywhere, this is my go-to. I will go ahead and get their number and text this to them instead of handing out the regular cards that are most likely going to wind up on the floor, in the trash, or on the floor of someone's car. The second thing we're going to go through today is going to be finding easy posts, really easy posts to make. And this is where we integrate ChatGPT. Last week, we talked about using ChatGPT to find what information to put in these posts. And so today, I just want to go through these two tips on how to find these two items within Canva, how to edit them, and how to get them downloaded and posted. A great thing about this, I know that there's companies like Pop It and I don't know. There's a couple of other companies that you can actually pay for. Hi, hello, something else. You can pay for to have a digital business card, but like then the contacts go into a separate system and it's a separate app. And I think that's messy. I like to have the person's direct phone number. They ask me for my card. I say, sure, I can just text it to you right here. And I get their number. That way you get their number first. You send them this digital card and they can share it. How are they going to share it? Well, there's that QR code. Oh yeah, I just met this realtor, at Target. This is their card. Let's scan it and find the site. And they scan this, it goes straight to my Linktree. My Linktree has everything from, book an appointment with me on my calendar to, are you a first-time home buyer? Let's talk about that. Are you interested in selling? Let's talk about how much equity you have in your home. So I have a link for everything on my Linktree. And this QR code will link them to all of those links, all in one place. What you want to do is really make it simple for people to find you and to contact you. So I think using a QR code in the business card template in particular is very, very smart and really just kind of ahead of the game. No one thinks about it that much. Now they're becoming very popular now. Don't get me wrong, now QR codes are everywhere, but when they started and I was using them 3 years ago, no one knew what it was. So we'll move on to, I'm going to actually get in Canva. And if you guys want to follow along with me, just go to canva.com. What we're going to first start to do now is look for business card templates. Now, I prefer the vertical templates for mobile, obviously, because this is the orientation in which your phone's in. I really don't want to annoy someone by them having to turn their phone sideways or anything like that. Like I said, the easier for the consumer and for your client, the better. So go ahead and just go into canva.com and you're going to go to your home screen and just the top, you're going to go ahead and click type in vertical digital business card. It doesn't even really matter. You can do vertical business card. And sort of the same thing is going to pop up. Again, guys, the way I do every Tuesday, if you have a question, just go ahead and hop in and ask me, Rosie, stop, how'd you do that, go backwards, etc. Let's use this one. So go ahead and just pick a template that you drive with, right? And sometimes you'll pick one and then there'll be other ones down below that you're like, oh, I like that one better. Let's go ahead and do this one. This one's pretty simple. Customize this template. And we'll leave it all the same, but what I want to show you guys, if you're not versed in Canva, is where to find that QR code maker. So I have it here pinned. If you see on the left side of my screen, I got the apps that I use most frequently here on the left, but just go ahead and go here on the left-hand side, you're going to click apps. And really simply, Canva is just such a great tool. You just have to just put in the search terms. It will bring everything that is related to that search term right to in front of your screen so that you don't miss it out. So you don't miss on anything. So just go QR code. You click enter, and right here, these are all the QR code apps available for you to use. This one's my favorite, top left right here. And you're just going to go to my website.com. That's where you want it to go, right? You can customize this QR code. You can make it different colors. Let's just go with this for now. And then it pops it right in. Obviously, don't put it in front of your face or on top of your face. I like to let it live somewhere naturally, you know, where it's easy for them to see, and click on. So just like that, you've created a QR code that links to your website, right? You just go ahead and you can change all of this. Remember, Canva is 100% customizable. So you can take this entire template and say, well, really the only thing I like about it is the colors of the background, right? And the text, right? So if you want to have it very plain and simple, this is as easy as it really is. Grab all of these elements and you want to drag up. Grab all of these elements and you want to drag up. And let's say you don't want your face on the card. All you have to do is just pop your logo in there. So you go back to your elements, assuming that you've uploaded everything from your computer, hit your uploads, and you can just scroll on down and say, change the picture if you'd like. And you hover and it pops that right in for you. Canva is really, really intuitive, very easy to use. Again, you guys can go ahead and amend all of this. And then all you do is simply save it. You're going to download and save it as a JPEG, and put it in your camera roll. And you've instantly got your digital business card with your QR code. Of course, you know, flesh it out, make it your own, your colors, your logo, make sure that it's compliant. And you've got your brokerage logo on there as well, and your team logo. Don't forget those things, very important. But most importantly, I wanted to show you guys how to utilize that QR code function, which again, if you're just joining me, you're going to want to go into your main design here. Elements, I've got it pinned, so go ahead and pin it if you do use it often. And you've got your apps. You just put in QR code, and all of the ones you're able to use come up. I prefer this one. It's really simple. You just go in and you can modify it. So you make sure you put your website here. Now, I showed you guys mine at the beginning. So mine goes to my Linktree, which I think is really resourceful. So it's one link for all of your sites, any of your contacts, your Instagram, your Facebook, your calendar. Integrate all that into your Linktree. Having Linktree is free. Having Linktree, and also the Canva version of this, that's free. You guys don't have to pay for any of this. It doesn't need to be expensive. So I'm showing you all really free versions and free ways to market yourself. So yep, link that to your website and click generate code. And it's that simple. All right, so next I want to move on to Instagram posts. And where you use ChatGPT, I will show you. There's another way to do Instagram posts, which you can set them up for yourself for it to generate an entire month. That's going to be bulk creation, which we're going to do next week. The bulk creation is really great because you just take you take 5 minutes to do the one post, and it, which is a little modifying because, you know, some Some posts are going to be longer than others and what it says in the tile. If you just modify that tile, you've got an entire, you can do weeks worth or a month's worth of, or a year's worth if you do, weekly. ChatGPT will spit that information out for you. You just ask it to give you 52 tips, 52 real estate tips, and say you want to only make them for buyers. Give me 52 Instagram worthy real estate tips. And it's that simple. So here you want to just go ahead and put Instagram. Oh, look, it already came up. Instagram post. And all of these templates are going to appear. Again, you just choose whichever one suits you. This one's really cool, but that's not, quote worthy. So let's just choose this one. I found a better one, guys. Let's do this one. So these are two things that I think realtors should have in their arsenal at all times. Digital business card is really important. If you don't want to pay for, you don't have to pay for any additional services. I just wanted to show you can make one really simply, really easily on Canva for free and link your QR code. So now we're going to move on to making posts with real estate quotes. So what you're going to do is go to your ChatGPT. You're going to ask it to give you the whatever it is, weekly, or give you a daily prompt, a quote for real estate. And what you're going to do is you're going to put it right in here. And then you're going to just save it as a JPEG. You want to save this to it as a JPEG. You're going to just airdrop it to yourself or send it to yourself any which way to your cell phone. You're going to save it to your camera roll, and you instantly can upload this to Instagram and even Facebook. They link now. You can save it to both. It'll post it for you at the same time to both. So utilize that. But very simply, you can even search specific real estate Instagram posts. And if you don't want to do quotes and you're more into, say you have a listing, something like this is really beautiful, where you pop in your home's photo, and this is already done for you. Very simple. You just change the bedroom. Don't even change the wordings, you just modify it for your listing and change your colors, download it, save it to your camera roll, and it goes right to Instagram. So these are really beautiful, and I don't think enough people know that there are specific real estate specific posts that you guys can create in Instagram. It's already done for you. And of course, you can modify colors and things like that. Like it just changes it for you. So very cool. Lots of different things that you can do. Change the designs. If you're more modern, these are all here for you guys. So we're going to be going through these on Tuesday because it's here, and I just don't think people know. So search and see what you can find for real estate in Instagram, and your mind will just be blown. So many things. If you want to do real estate flyers, guys, look, it's this easy. Real estate flyers. These are going to be different size. You can even do presentation, and these are things that we're going to be looking into, where you can find full presentations and share them on Canva and share the link, because you can create yourself a link here. We're going to go through that, how you share an entire presentation, get yourself a link to that presentation, and that's going to be your home buyer presentation or your home seller presentation. So we're going to walk through those in the next coming weeks. So I just thought this was very cool, and I wanted to show it to you guys. Let me go through and find a presentation because I'm excited about that. And you guys can see on my screen how many things I make and use in Canva all day. So, very neat things. Your logos. Someone was asking me recently about a logo, and I actually directed them to Instagram instead of, I think there's like logo.ai. That's really cool and going around, but this is already done for you. These are beautiful, really professional looking logos that are already done for real estate agents here within Canva. So I'm just excited to go through Canva with you guys and just specifically see how realtors can use Canva. Look at this. We've even got postcard templates here. And you can, a thank you template. You know, a lot of times we're wondering, where do we get these marketing materials from? Where do we order them from? Canva now even has ordering for print available. If, for example, you don't want to download the file and go to your Kinko's and get that printed, you can absolutely do it straight through them. Look at all these beautiful flyers. So, for example, I've created a flyer kind of similar to one of these that I'll show you guys. That is a scannable QR code for my open houses and my broker opens. And what it does is, let's say, let me just open this one for example. What it does is it's going to directly link them to like a floor plan on one QR code, and then the listing information on another QR code. You can have these filled up with QR codes. They don't need to be photos, for example. So kind of think outside the box and think like a designer a little bit, because that's what Canva allows us to do. And I think that's really neat. So it's a beautiful luxury home. I'll obviously change out the photo, make it the home you're representing, of course. And yeah, we can do so many things within Canva. I'm really excited to show you guys that. Let's find my flyer. So there you go. Here's my flyer. And so what happens is you go ahead and modify this by modifying the link. You come in here and you change the link to it. Anyway, well, you can also grab your QR code maker like I had just showed you guys. Do your site.com. Let's just put that there. And we're going to pop this in right here. So this QR code, if anyone clicks it, is going to go to the floor plan. And then you're going to set this one up to the MLS listing. And then you're going to set this one up to a video link tour. I think that's really cool because we have these things, but of course, if we're doing a showing in the moment, we can't really be showing them the video, right? So if they come in and they click on these links, and they open up all your QR codes, they're going to leave with all this information of the property they just saw on their phones. So they're going to walk away with the floor plan. They're going to walk away with the MLS listing. You know, maybe they didn't grab it. Maybe you ran out of paper. Like that, these things happen. You had too many people come through and you ran out already. So having this digitally is really important because your consumer gets to walk away with these items and you know, include the video link if you've got it, include like an awesome Instagram reel, whatever. You can link them to everything and anything. And of course, don't forget to link them back to you. That's very important. Always link them back to you. All right, guys, so that's all I've got. Does anybody have any questions? So today we did digital business cards and we did quick posts, where to find quick posts for real estate agents. And then I'll just give you a little tidbit on what we're doing coming up. We're going to be doing QR code flyers and also listing presentations and buyer presentations. These are all here within Canva, just not unlocked and not tapped into enough, that's for sure. Anybody have any questions? Want me to go backwards? Go over anything, any steps again? No? All right, guys. Well, then I will see you next Tuesday. Please don't forget to subscribe to our Freedom Network. Go ahead and make sure you're on the new link. I know we had a little bit of link issues. We're going to get those sorted out. I'm really sorry about that. But I assure you, we will get that sorted out for next week. Just go to the one link to register. You should have gotten a cancellation notice of the other links. Please don't use that old link. It no longer works. You're going to go to the new link to register, and then you're going to come here every Tuesday, thefreedomzoom.com, and you'll find me here. If you guys have any questions, of course, you know where to find me, Rosie Sells Miami. Hop on Instagram, let's be friends. Ask me any questions, and I will be more than happy to send you this and any presentation that I've done via email. All right, guys, I'll see you next Tuesday then. Have a good one.